Hi, this is Jaime again. I'm sitting here with my good friend Jesse Greenberg, which is the Director of Public Affairs for the great company here in Lake County called Medline. So, Jesse, what is Medline?
Medline is North America's largest privately held medical products manufacturer and distributor. We handle over 550,000 unique medical products, and we manufacture another 80,000 medical products. So folks may not be familiar with Medline products, as they're not a consumer brand per se, but if you go into any kind of a healthcare setting, pretty much guaranteed, if you're going to a doctor's office, a hospital, a nursing home, anything, the whole continuum of care, our products are literally in every kind of healthcare facility.
Yeah, I noticed that thank you for allowing us to be here today, and thank you for allowing us to use Ruben to take us to a tour. But I learned a lot. I saw those machines that put together that stuff. I remember those when I had surgery not too long ago.
Yeah.
That thing you used to go, they tell you go to the bathroom and do whatever you have to do and come back and give it back. Well, I saw that here. I saw a container where they give you the water. I saw all kinds of stuff being assembled and manufactured here. So that's, I didn't know that company existed here on the lake.
It's kind of similar to when you go to a gas station and you fill your car up with gasoline. We take it for granted that there's gas in the tank and you put it into your car and off you go. It's the same thing with medical products. I mean, when you go into a hospital or visit a physician, all those different products that they handle to treat you, there's a whole story behind it, and Medline really is that story, from when a product comes off the manufacturing line to how it gets boxed and packaged to how it gets distributed, and finally when it ends up in a healthcare setting. We're the different components of that whole process that takes place.
Yeah, I noticed. I was reading about Medline the other day, and your name pop up. They're one of the top 40 companies in the world, privately owned.
That's right.
According to Forbes. So, right here in Illinois.
That's right. It makes Medline a really unique and special place to work. It's not only privately held, but it's a family-owned, family-run business.
Yeah.
It's the fourth generation of the family, and I've worked at a number of different settings, companies, organizations, whether it be Fortune 500, publicly traded, government, nonprofit. Medline is really unique in that fact that family members are intimately involved running the company. It's reflected in the way that our team members have, I think, a real sense of unity and a sense of purpose for what we do.
Yeah, I noticed, taking the tour, again, safety is number one.
That's right.
I mean, they told us stay inside the yellow line.
We take safety very seriously.
Even when we broke the rule, they told us, hey, come back, which that speaks for the safety. And I was looking at this painting here, Jesse. Yeah. It basically tells the history of the company and what you guys do.
Yeah, and the history is a really fascinating one, as you can imagine. Medline being a Chicagoland company, the roots of the company are in Chicago. The family members began over 100 years ago sewing together aprons for the meatpacking industry.
Wow.
And it wasn't until a group of nuns from the medical district approached them about doing some kind of a body covering and apron for the medical setting, is really when Medline became focused on what we do.
Amazing. I mean, I never thought of this. I thought every product came from China. So it's good to know that they're manufactured here in Illinois, in Chicago, and Lake County, for crying out loud. And I also saw and I noticed the diversity in this place, which is huge.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of brown faces, a lot of African Americans working here, which is women. I saw some women working here in the warehouse. So tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the diversity of our employees here, especially in Lake County, is one of Medline's real strengths. People have come here and literally raised families from generation to generation. And it's not just here, and we're sitting in Mundelein today, but it's also at our facility in Waukegan, it's also at our facility in Mundelein, and really all over the place. Historically, when we've had job openings around here, we haven't had to do a whole lot of advertising because word of mouth is very prevalent. People like these jobs because they're treated well, the pay is good, the benefits are outstanding, medical, dental, education reimbursement, 401k match. and people can really, raise a family and advance themselves with a career at Medline, and we've seen that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. If you take care of your employees, they're not going to go anywhere.
Yes.
In fact, they're going to invite their friends to come work here. So I was talking to the HR folks, and they told me that this you have a waiting list of people wanting to come and work here. That's not the case around in Illinois because of COVID. People don't want to come to work, but I see a lot of safety. I see a lot of written announcements in Spanish and in English, and then I see people happy work here, and it's an active place in the warehouse. I mean, I don't know how many docks you have, but I saw a lot of trucks being loaded today. So,
That's right. That's right. It's a steady flow, and I think part of what makes Medline a real successful company is that we also have our own transportation fleet. So the MedTrans fleet is over 1,200 vehicles, and we've got a lot of control when it comes over the ability to deliver custom types of deliveries to hospitals and healthcare organizations on a daily basis. So whether they want things broken down into very small packages and boxes, or if they want large pallets delivered, we take care of them exactly the way that they want.
That's pretty awesome. And personally, I want to thank you for allowing us to be here today. And more than really want to thank you is for promoting diversity in your company. I see the gentleman that took us to a tour, Ruben. He told us he started as a warehouse guy working, and then now he's the manager. So that speaks a lot for the company. I want to thank you for that. Because
it's a pleasure to have you guys, and we really appreciate the work that the Illinois Hispanic Chamber does. We're very proud members ourselves, and you're welcome back here anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. Then next time I go to Searchy, I'll remember, hey man, that's Medline. It's not made in China, which is cool. Right here in Illinois. Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure, man.